share with you. I want to share with you my thoughts on the following points. Definition of Adivasi. Adivasi is the title name of Central Government Planning Fund. We are Gonds, and our community and our branches comes under this plan. So, under the Schedule 6 of Indian Constitution, we want Gondwana state. Before 66 years ago, we are getting the freedom and everybody happy from democracy. In my mind, raise the question in the modern age. Where the standing my tribal people? May I request it to all my colleagues, those are present here, please do not nervous from my question, because whenever I raise this type of question in any seminar, the people criticize on me. They do not like this question. But I mean to say, why the people or philosophers, historians and other political persons neglected our tribal identity. If we are looking back and see the tribal have our own state called Gondwana. In 158 AD to 1818 means when the British captured the India. There were 4 divisions of Gondwana. Gadha Mandala in MP side, Devgarh is there, Chandagarh means Chandrapur district in Maharashtra state, Kanker and Bastar in Chhattisgarh area. In the south side, Atram dynasty ruled over, and the north side, Madhavi dynasty ruled over on the Gondwana state. In the time of freedom struggle, Gond kings involved in and fight against the British government for the freedom with the with the Mahatma Gandhi. After the freedom, government of India made many states as per the language in that area, but they are neglected and dominate the state of Gondwana. The Gondwana state is our motherland. We have our own language, Gondi. Our religion is Gondi. Rituals, history, culture and personal customary law is a Gondi. British government was not a crush image, but the government of India neglected and do not recognize our all these things. It is true that the state government and central government do not want to give us a fundamental rights under the Indian Constitution. The tribal people of central India demanded our motherland state under 6th schedule. The government of India divided our motherland under various states, as like Madhya Pradesh, some part in Chhattisgarh, some part in Andhra Pradesh, just now found the Telangana state, and some part in Odisha. The government of India divided our motherland under various states. It is fact. I have evidence. Let me know through this desk why the government does not want to give our motherland to develop our own life, the tribal life, tribal language, culture, and the law, and many other things. It is my question. In past history, near about 1660 years, the Gond kings ruled over motherland Gondwana state. Gondi speaking tribals have lakhs of population in the central India. Under the linguistic, the government have rights to recognize, but they are not interested to do this. Why? Now, today, there is one solution. They are making new state Gondwana for the tribes, for the development. The following district comes under large population of tribes: Chandrapur district, Bhandara district, Gondia district, Gadchiroli district, Wardha district, Nagpur district, Yavatmal district, Nanded district, and some part of the Adilabad and Asifabad district. My book, Behind the History of Gondwana Land, there is a mention how to make the Gondwana and which quality in there to making easy Gondwana state. Second, under the Schedule 3 of Indian Constitution, Gondi religion. In India, many religions are recognized through the Indian Constitution. But the government is not recognized our own religion, Gondi. Why? How many years we the people of Gondwana waiting for this recognition? So many tribes are not recognized our own religion from last 66 years. Can you tell me what is the problem? If you read the quotation of state high courts and Supreme Courts of India, there is the mention, the Supreme Court Justice giving the judgment in same matter, what they are said. A. The central government is not recognized our mother tongue, Gondi, and other tribes' language. So we are not learning in our own language. Scheduled Tribe Commission in 1983 they passed the resolution and give the order the state to make a textbook in Gondi language. And they have the report. They send the report to the government. In every person have the rights. Dr. Ambedkar also say, every person has say, authority to learn in our own mother tongue. In Madhya Pradesh, in Hindi, Kashmiri, they are learning in Kashmir language, Udiya, Udian language, Andhrians, Telugu language, Maharashtra, Marathi language. They have the rights. This is the fundamental rights under the Constitution. Why the government is not recognize our language and why they are not implement the commission report to me. So I say to there, I raise this question in front of this desk why the government is not fulfilled and implement the fundamental rights of the Indian Constitution for the tribals is the question mark. Means they are not identified tribes in India. It's question in front of my mind. B. In the same matter, Gondwana University. I don't know how many knows the Gondwana University. Who is taking the interest and found in Maharashtra state, Gondwana University. I want to say, I raised this question in front of Central Government Human Rights Commission in the seminar of 2005 at Nagpur, Raisoni Law College, arranged by Hyderabad, Larson University. I'm not speaking correctly or not, I don't know. Larson University arranged this seminar, and I present there that time, and I raised the question, Gondwana University must be recognized our language. So many people's politics, social workers, and other high caste peoples going against me on this subject. I am giving the last warning to the Maharashtra government. Then they are found, Gondwana University. This is successful my practice. I am very happy. The government is only one, my point is recognized. And now today, the Gondwana University in Gadchiroli district, one professor is here. He knows very well about the Gondwana University. So my dear brother and sisters, but you know the tragedy to happen when I was submit my new college proposal to Gondwana University with the inspection report, all okay. The chancellor of this Gondwana University cancelled my proposal. Who make this university? Who is work for this matter? Personally. But the chancellor refused my proposal. My college. They are not giving me college. They are not granted my college. They refused my proposal. 6 files I will submit in Gondwana University with the 5 lakhs rupees present there, and balance sheet is there. So many things is there. Lot of big files. These all total files are destroyed. Cancer. So, my brother, tell me how I can feel in that time. What is the reason? The reason is corruption. I do not want this to be. This is my helpless condition. The question is raised. What problem comes to illiterate Gondian tribes in this same and the various matter? Nobody give me the answer. Secondly, Gondi customary personal law. I am personally contacted with the Social Justice Law Department, New Delhi, and requested them to recognize our personal law, but they are not accept my application. After that, I discussed with many recognized religious top of the leader, then they are giving me suggestion how we can prove our law to government. In 1994, I was called the All India Tribal Religious Seminar in my native place and found the All India Gondi Religious Parliament. This is the first parliament in the history of tribals. And put up the Gondi religious problem. The executive committee and the parliament member make the Gondi law board under my guidance to make the Gondi law for the all over the India. In the 6th All India Gondi Religious Parliament accepted my Gondi law and research paper and passed the resolution to publish Gondi personal law. This is my first time the tribal make our own writing documents for our community to make a justice through the various government courts, and I am satisfied for my work. This is the 3 fundamental rights under the Constitution I discuss with you. 1, Schedule 3, 2nd, Schedule 6, and 3rd, Schedule 8. Last 66 years, we are waiting here for recognition. What happened is there. In the last conclusion, my dear colleagues and all present dignitaries, I humbly requested to you, if you are really interested on this subject, you can support me morally and under the law procedure. Number 1, our problems. We want to recognize our language, Gondi, in 8th schedule under Indian Constitution for learn in our mother tongue. We want to recognize our own religions, Gondi, in 3rd schedule of Indian Constitution. C. We want to recognize and granted our motherland, Gondwana state, for the development in agriculture, businesses, and industry. D. Give the security to tribal history, culture, rituals, and customary laws. E. Do not put up the bad arrogance on the tribal as a Naxalite, and action against must be stopped. How the central government and state government solve this problem? Number 1, implement the 3rd schedule of Indian Constitution for tribal and give them fully fundamental rights. Second, implement 6th schedule of Indian Constitution for making a Gondwana state. And the 3rd, implement 8th schedule of Indian Constitution without the problem and recognize Gondi language and other tribal languages for education. 4th, change the view about the tribal of India. They are not criminals, and do not give them criminal treatment through the law with the police, government officers, and other high-class societies. Prayer to the desk. Sir, I express my sorrowful thoughts in front of you in the time of ended this session. And you requested to you, please give us a standard status living in modern India. I hope if you are support to me and my tribal people, one day I hope our children completely educated in this life, style with the various status. Once again, I give you thanks to give me permission, Professor, and especially thanks to Dean of this Hyderabad University, Madam, discuss with me on work of tribal and give me good suggestions. Last ended, my sentence is there. Once again, I give you thanks to give me permission to open my heart and telling you the truth, what we have need and what we are going to do in future. This is not my thesis, this is not my statistical report, this is not my examination papers. This is my only opinion about this seminar. And I discussed with the professor and I requested to, sir, please give me some few times to open my heart in front of my people. You are my people. You are my brother. You are my sister. And you can understand what is our problem. And the last 3 sessions, I saw this, your dialogues and you are reading these papers very nicely. But how many years we are doing this thing? 66 years? What happened is there? Why you are not going to recommend it to the government? Every university is here in of India, Delhi, Hyderabad, and so on, Nagpur University and other universities. They must be recommended to the government and solve the problem immediately. So that time I say, you are my people. You are my colleagues. You are my brother and sisters. If you are not doing this thing, so I am angry with you. I have the right. So thank you very much for your love and kindness. I am very happy. The last session, also madam is there. You made a very nice, good treatment. And professor also, and this madam, and sir is there from the tribal area. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Thank you.